Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
You set up your Wi-Fi in your garage?
That's where the attachment point is.
But you could have said put it somewhere else.
I just haven't changed it yet.
That's such an Ed Kelsey move. I'll get around to it.
It's like that second floor bathroom.
That's still not done. We had to watch Dad take shits with his newspaper because he took the door off the hinges.
Like somebody bought a second floor bathroom in Cleveland Heights that a 12-year-old soldered the pipes. 90% sure I didn't know how to solder anything properly.
This is so good. It's like, why the fuck is the pipes jacked up here on the second floor?
Every week, something's wrong with that bathroom. What could be the problem? It's like a 12-year-old soldered this thing together.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. And we are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. New episodes come to you guys every Wednesday. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. And check out our official fan club at newheightsshow.com. We've got a very, very special episode for you guys today. Jason, why don't you do the honors and let the people know what they got coming up?
That's right. We got an amazing episode for you, 92%ers. We got the one and only stand-up comedian, actor, and podcaster out of Naperville North High School.
Yeah, Naperville!
You might know him from his stand-up hit specials, Home Field Advantage and Cheeseburger, or his acting roles on Dave, I'm Dying Up Here, and Ricky Stanicky. He is also the host of hit podcast Whiskey Ginger and Bad Friends with Bobby Lee. And he finally stopped by, dodging our calls and agreed to stop by on our podcast this week. Please, everyone, welcome Andrew Cheeto Santino.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
By the way, man,
dog.
the B-Dubs intro, great, man.
Dude, you were right on cue.
Go.
You were right on cue. Didn't even
We
miss
should
a
go
beat.
right after this. Can I say the first time I met Jay, by the way? Can I say this real fast?
Yeah.
That was burned into my memory when you were like, yeah, my brother's going to be there. You're going to meet my brother. And it was at your house. And we were partying. We were hanging out in the basement. We were kicking it, having a great night. And I wanted to go upstairs to go make a phone call so I wasn't near the noise. And I see you. Jason was outside. It was snowing. And he was laying outside on one of your deck chairs, sleeping in the snow as it was snowing, in a t-shirt and shorts, sleeping in the snow. And I was like, "Hey, brother, you good?" And he didn't. He was like, like that. And I go downstairs. I go, "Trav, your brother is sleeping in the snow." And he goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
That's where he belongs.
It's like, no big deal. He's like, yeah, leave him alone. Leave the bear alone. That's what you said. Leave the bear alone, man.
Don't wake the bear. Whatever you do, don't wake the bear right now.
You were passed out in the snow, but you were just catching a break from the party. You just wanted to break off, cool off a little bit. He was overheating. It was snowing. It was snow. Pouring snow. He was heating up too much.
I had to go back in the bear's elements, get in here and mini hibernation.
That was a great intro to you, though. I was like, I know exactly who he is now. I get it. He leaves the party to sit in the snow. I get it.
He had to regroup, man. That's how us Kelseys regroup. Just take a step outside and just fall asleep.
I do love that.
Oh, goodness.
Dude, I'm sorry we had to call you out with Dave on the other week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught that.
I got tagged.
We had some fun with it, but
yeah.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah, I got tagged. I got tagged through Dave. You had my old boy on the show. He did a good job. I listened, and also him being a Philly guy, I know he was amped to come see you guys and kiss the ring a little bit. So
he was pumped. It was so cool having him on here.
I really enjoyed that.
All
One of the
stories
best
were hilarious.
conversations we've had.
I have a bunch. I have a bunch about him. Some I can't even share, but off camera.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Those are the best. Well, before we get going, we talked about this on last week's show. Jason wants to know about the meaning of your nickname, Cheeto.
So it originated, people call me Cheeto Santino. Cheeto, I hear more often than anything now. I'm bad with timelines, but I think like 15 or 16 years ago, I moved to LA in 06, at the end of 06. And then I was playing basketball. I would play like these pickup games. We go to like these elementary schools, which always is great on the weekends, or go to like these local spots in Culver City that were pretty nasty at the time. It was great pickup ball. But I played with a bunch of guys, a couple of guys from the east side, some Mexican dudes from East LA. Boyle Heights. Shout out Boyle Heights.
Shout out Boyo.
Boyle Heights.
One day, this kid Pavi was looking down at my legs when we were done, and I had short shorts on, like way above the knee, old school. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Old school gym teacher style, yeah.
In my bird era. Yeah, in my bird era.
Well, you got to be able to move.
I want to pivot quick, you know? And he looked down and he's like, damn, dog, I never really like seen your legs up close. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it's like, it looks like you ate a bag of Cheetos and then you rub Cheeto dust like all over your legs from your fingers. Like, they look like Cheetos, dog, like for real. And everybody was losing it. And then, like at first I was annoyed and embarrassed. And then when I looked down, I was like, they do look like Cheetos. They do look like Cheetos.
Yeah.
So Cheeto was born from that.
Bit.
And then I just embraced it, and then it stuck. And then it just kind of traveled with me, and I liked it. Then I turned my social into all that, but it never left. It was funny. At first, I was annoyed, and then I thought, nah, you got to walk. If you don't walk into this, it's worse.
Oh, you already know I'm on board with that.
If you don't walk into it, they're going to cook you even harder. It's going to get you way worse.
Yeah, absolutely. That's playground mentality 101.
Yeah, embrace it.
This playground mentality 101.
And I just love that both you and Travis got your nicknames from playing pickup ball.
Yeah.
Pick up ball, baby.
Yeah.
Mine was
that's how
the Big
Travis
Yeti.
got the Big Yeti. He ran from it for a little bit.
Shirts
He's
and
embraced it
skins.
now.
You can't run away from that,
Dude, no way.
Embrace it.
Dude, it's just a fucking sweater vest. It's just a jersey.
That's right.
It's just a jersey, and I got to own it.
Trav, we said skins.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I'll make sure I
By the way,
shave next time.
speaking of sweater vests, Trav's the only guy that I know that'll play golf when it's like 94 in a multi-layered shirt with a vest. Dude, it's insane. You are the only dude I know that can do that. And he wasn't sweating at all. I was drenched. Yeah.
Underneath, I was
sticky.
Yeah.
It was a little sticky.
He was real hot.
I don't know how you do that.
You just had to be like multiple days of like drinking bender, so you're just so dehydrated there's no sweat to come out of the pores.
Yeah, nothing can come out. That is true.
And that was definitely where we were at.
Yep.
Every time.
Little liver pain. Little bit of liver pain.
Let's get to Vegas though, man. You just wrapped up Bad Friends.
Yeah,
in
we
Vegas?
did. Yeah, we did our
Fucking
last.
awesome,
Me
man.
and Bobby Lee were touring our podcast, Bad Friends live
Bobby
show.
Lee!
My boy.
Legend.
We're done. I think we did 50. The number is off, but we've been touring for just over a year. Just a calendar year passed a couple weeks ago, and Vegas was our last show. 50 some odd shows. It was been an incredible run, man. It was insane. We had a
That's so
proposal.
cool, man.
We had a proposal on stage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a guy proposed. I mean, that was actually our fourth proposal of the tour, but
A guy proposed to you?
he proposed to his wife, but
Oh, all right.
I would have taken it.
Well, his soon-to-be wife.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that Bobby was going to propose to
Oh.
you. That's what.
Bobby would propose to me, but I don't know if I could be married to him. I just don't know. I could hook up. He'd be a fun hookup. You know, in Fuck, Marry, Kill, he would be just fuck, not marry. Sometimes
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but we finished a long tour.
Probably fuck then kill.
Yeah, fuck then kill. But you know, if it's Bobby on the show, he'd be like, kill then fuck. Yeah, that's what he would say. He's a lunatic. Yeah, well, the tour was incredible, man. It was so fun. It was like, not to be corny, but seeing the fans, connecting with the fans on that level, it brings you a new level of appreciation. I know you guys feel it in sports. It's just so wild, these live events. There's something that happens when you get to see their faces and feel their energy. It's, I don't know, it's unbelievable. And for people to tell you things like, dude, you make my work commute so much easier. Or, dude, I'm going through a divorce. Or, dude, I'm going through a breakup. Or, something tragic happened. I lost my mom. And when they tell you that you're the thing that gives them a little bit of peace during the week and happiness, it really, truly does do something to you. I don't know what it is, but you're like, man, it's totally worth it to change people's shitty day. It's awesome. Yeah. It's great.
I love to hear that, man. I'm glad you're in it for the right reasons too, because that's how you know you do this shit for the right reasons, man.
Yeah, I want to make, my only goal when I was a kid was like, I wanted to be a professional comedic personality. I wanted to be an actor and a stand-up, and I didn't know if either of them would even work. And all I wanted to do was make people laugh. I wanted to make people laugh and feel good, because the world is dark and weird. And I was like, how can I break this up and make a living having fun and making people kind of forget about all the, nonsense of the world. Yeah. And we did it. Look at us.
Look at us.
We did it, baby.
How about it, boys?
We're here. We're doing it. We're doing it.
What did you have anybody looking up to, or that you were young that you looked up to? Like, what were the comedic people that you thought, like, man, that guy's,
when I was a kid,
guy's where I want to be?
It's a my first answer is so like, Eddie Murphy was like, it was, everyone will say that most likely in my generation. I'm 40.
Yeah, the 90s Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, it was just, he was unbelievable. Yeah. He was everything to me. And Jim Carrey, I would say, was like, from the acting side, was my guy, like that I wanted to emulate or be like. Even though he was a stand-up, but as a kid, I only knew him as an actor. I was too young to know him as a stand-up. But Eddie was that guy to me that was like so wild and free, and I wanted to have that energy. I knew I could never be that, but I was like, whatever that is, I love that.
Yeah.
Because he always looked like he was having fun.
Yeah.
Which that turned me on the most. That stand-ups that looked like they were also having fun was like kind of what I wanted it. Like they were in with you on it,
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of what turned me on the most. But yeah, him and Jim Carrey, I think, were the two dudes that I was like, God, I want to be that so bad. I want to be that kind of, have that energy with people and have that influence in comedy.
Do, brother. You definitely
Thank you, bro. I'm trying.
I remember the first time I saw you live, and it was in Kansas City at the Amphitheater.
That's right.
And it was when you were on tour with Rogan, right?
With Rogan, yeah. Oh, that's me calling you probably.
Hello?
Travis.
Chan P.
Are you kidding me?
Is it? We should pick it up, real fast. Pick it up.
Hey, Chandler. I'm sitting here on the podcast with Cheeto, Santino right now.
Oh, you're with that little stick of big red gum?
What's up,
spicy?
CP?
So spicy. You already know. We were just about to get into how you won the tournament this weekend.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Talk about how too many strokes I got, whatever else.
You did get too many strokes. You got like 9.
No, I got 5.
5 aside.
You went in with, what'd you go in with?
I played as a fucking 12. It's not my fault. Santino thinks he's a scratch and gives me 5 aside.
All right.
You should see this guy swing. It's unbelievable.
It's magical.
Like it's as if there's like a hinge point at all parts of his body, and it's like snapping into place as he goes back.
It's like doing the robot as he's swinging the club.
Not only did I get the championship, I got most improved player too. So eat dicks.
All right, love you, buddy. I'm gonna hit you as soon as I get out of here. Yep.
One of the greatest.
Chan P. Fuck yeah. Damn, I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, me and when I was opening for Rogan and KC.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
But I can attest for you being able to give that energy and that feeling. I had Mahomes join me. This was like a training camp, like getaway. It was like a one day, just happened to be on the off day at training camp out in KC. And me and Mahomes were like, let's fucking go and do it. We got front row seats to see you just absolutely rip it, dude.
It was so fun, man.
It was so fucking fun. You did the one waffle joke.
Oh my
God. I still fucking love that.
Well, it's
joke.
wild is because Rogan, like Joe, I was touring. That's 5 years ago, or how many years ago? It's got to be.
At least
maybe 6 or 7. Yeah. And I was touring with Rogan, and Joe loves MMA. He loves everything in the martial art world. Yeah. But, traditional sports, he's cool with, but it's not like his thing. So I was amped. I was like, dude, the Kansas City Chiefs are like coming to see us. Like I linked up with these guys. They're coming to see us. And he was like, oh, cool. Which team are they? I was like, the football team. And he was like, all right, word, cool. I mean, like, it just doesn't mean anything to him. I was amped because like, they're coming to see us, dude. We're in their city. This is perfect timing. And then after that, I was in Dallas and Pat came out. with the
Yeah,
crew.
with the crew.
With
yeah.
the crew to come
Texas
see me
crew.
in Dallas. And then after that, tour has been going on and
Oh, man.
life
Killing
has
it.
changed for the better. It's been amazing, man.
Dude, I remember that show forever, man. You absolutely killed it.
It was so
It
fun.
was so
That
fucking
amphitheater's
good.
beautiful in
You had
KC.
everybody fucking fired up.
And shout out to Philly. We love Philly. I said that before the show. But every time I play Philly, we get so much love. We were in the Met last year. Beautiful
Beautiful
theater,
venue.
man. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I'm shocked that they let us into those theaters. I'm like, we're telling dick jokes inside of like an ornately designed, beautiful theater. I'm like, this is so inappropriate for how gorgeous this thing is. It was constructed with such care. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like some dude carving the ceiling. He's like, one day, a ginger man will tell a disgusting penis joke in this very room. It's ridiculous.
And it will erupt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the laughs will sound so lovely.
And they will bounce off these beautiful walls.
They will project perfectly right to this specific point.
Yeah, it's been amazing, and now I'm touring around doing getting ready for my hour. I'm going to shoot another hour in a bit, but I'm getting the hour like honed in and all that. So I'm touring
That's
again.
awesome, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
cannot fucking
Excited.
wait just yet. The last cheeseburger was a fucking banger.
Thank you. Yeah, Cheeseburger on Netflix. That was
Dude.
it was so much fun, man. That was like what a fun thing to do. I shot that in Denver, and that's the same thing. We like coin up an hour over a couple of years, and you peel it apart. And some guys, some guys back in the day would do 2 or 3 years. Then for like Chappelle and Louis, it was like every year. And now people are back to a couple of years to kind of like pace it out, I think.
Yeah.
For a minute, those guys were like competing over like who could do it. And then the younger guys, we were like, well, I'll chill out a little bit. I'm good. I don't need to break myself, you know?
I love how you brought it full circle with the cheeseburger, though.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You just want to be enjoyed.
I just want to be enjoyed.
It's
I named
so
the
fucking real,
cheeseburger
man.
because it was a real conversation I had with my wife about having like a tough time mentally, which we all go through.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to be a cheeseburger. I just want people to enjoy me right now while they have me. I don't need some, I don't need some great stamp by the world. I just want you to like have fun right now, because life should be, to me, living right now.
felt
It's
that
tough
so
to
much,
live for
man.
any other time. So that's what that whole thing was about. It's like, just have fun right now. You have no idea when it's going to go or how you go. So you can't be looking so far in the future. The whole thing was, when you eat a cheeseburger, you're just enjoying it now. You're not thinking about anything other than that. Yeah. So that was, I don't want the trophies or the statues, especially if the statue looks like Allen Iverson's statue.
Dude, the statues can go one way or the other,
Bro,
man.
some
They
of them
can
are
look-
so good. Some of them you're like, all right, they love you. They love
Dude.
you. I mean, like if they made a statue of you guys, I mean, don't you want pre-approval? Don't you want to go, can I take a look at the drawings? It's like getting a tattoo without them putting the stencil on. I'm always like, freehand? Are we freehand the statue? You gonna freehand the statue? I think we should lay it out first.
We don't have a machine that can make this like way.
We can 3D print.
Yeah.
Well, like Jordan's statue, when they put that up outside the United Center, I remember that was like mixed reviews, because I'm from Chicago, and that was like, some people loved it, some people didn't like it, but they're never going to look that much like you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it'll be
Right.
close, but it can't be so don't expect anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jason, don't
I
expect
kinda
your
prefer that,
don't
to
expect
be
your
honest with
statue
you.
to look anything like you out there in the field.
Yeah.
No, if they ever do, I hope it looks much better looking.
But shout out to Allen Iverson.
He's
He got
the
a fucking
man,
statue,
but
yeah.
it was a strange statue. Let's be real. It was like a mini-me version. It was a little wild.
You were just about to talk about you're building out a new special. You're getting ready to do another hour, right? What's that process like? How long are these jokes, being tested out before you've figured out what that run of show looks like?
Yeah, so it's everyone has a different process. There is no like we all do this, but
Uniform.
not at all. Some guys, I'm doing a club run, and then I'm going to go play theaters when it's really cooked. But right now I'm doing clubs to do 4 shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Sometimes I'll do 6, depending on the city. Like in Dallas, I sold out 6 quickly because Dallas is great for. That city I always do well in, and I like the club a lot. So I was like, I'll just do that. But I like to just peel it out, and it takes me, this will have been almost a year. And I have the hour that I think I want to present, and then I'll go to the club and kind of start to puzzle piece it together in terms of like, this should go here, I want this here, and then slowly stack it listen to my set back, write it down, and go back and forth, and then change it the next night, and the next night maybe go back to the first one and see how my timing works and see how it
Dude, this
pairs
is so
up.
fascinating.
Yeah, it's weird. And there's no one way. Truly, like I have friends that do it. That like Shane Gillis is a good homie, and like he's doing it on tour now.
Beautiful Dog.
Because he just Beautiful Dog's such a good special, and he's doing it now on his new tour in theaters, peeling in the new stuff that he's got, and then also doing a set that he already knows he has. So everyone has a different process, but for me, I'm just going to do a club run, and then I'm going to do theaters probably in the fall to get ready to record. Maybe I think December or January I'll record it.
You think you'll go back to the hometown?
I don't know where I'm going to record this one, man. That's so funny. They asked me. I'm actually doing it with. I feel like I can say this. I'm doing it with Omaha Productions with.
Oh, nice.
With Manning.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Always over at Omaha.
Yeah, the big dog. So we have a meeting coming up about where we want to shoot it, and I'm still lost in the sauce. I don't know. I just can't. I haven't pinpointed where I want to do it, but I do think it's going to be in the Midwest. I will say that. I'm almost positive it's going to be in the Midwest. Yeah.
Midwest guys, keep it home.
Yeah, baby, keep it back home.
Do you think, back to that process, do you enjoy working the clubs, trying new material in that like smaller, intimate vibe more, or do you like the big produced, big show stadium vibe?
Big shows are good when you have the thing to give them. It's almost like, I don't know if you're like, if when the kids put on like a show during the holidays for the adults, like when the kids are like, all right, you guys want to watch us perform the thing? It's like, that's what it feels like when we go do theaters, that you're like, I want to show them, I want to show mom and dad the thing now. We were in the cousin's room, we were preparing the speech and the song and the thing.
Good.
That's what it feels like. And the clubs feel like to warm up. I mean, it's not like that's less of a show. It's just way more intimate and loose and kind of, it's kind of more fun. It's kind of like when you're drunk making a meal, when you're like, we'll see if this works. We'll see if this works. How does that taste? And then, and then the theaters are more like a sit down dinner where you're like, this is prepared. It's tight. It's more concise, for me personally, again, but that's everyone's
it makes
so
sense.
different, but that's how I'd like to do it.
Hell yeah.
Do you, you talked about doing the tour this past set of shows. You guys talked about going on a bus.
Oh my God.
Did you guys end up doing the tour bus?
Yeah, we did the tour bus. We did it for the first half, and then that was it. I got to tell you, that was it. They were like, do you want the bus for the second half? I was like, no, I think we're going to fly. Everyone knows the rule of tour buses. There's no pooping on the bus. That is a fact.
Yep.
It's been that way since the 70s.
Who abused that?
Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee clearly was the first one to poop on the bus. I wish Vegas had a money line on it. I would have bet so big.
Hammered that line.
Yeah.
I mean, but the bus driver we had, this dude, he was so funny, man. He was so wild, and he's like, I'm just gonna be real with you. If y'all poop on the bus, y'all are gonna be smelling it for a long time. And I was like, well, let's not poop on the bus, please. Of course.
Yeah.
Bobby pooped on the bus, without a doubt. He's like, we couldn't stop. It was
gosh.
2 a.m. He wasn't going to pull over, blah, blah, all these excuses, which I know wasn't true. I know he pooped in the afternoon and he just lied to me. Yeah. It was 2 p.m., not 2 a.m. He was just switching his head. But the bus life is crazy because you live in these coffins, which actually are more comfortable than you think. They call them these coffins. They're like bunks. Yeah, they're not that bad. You feel kind of like snuggled, like burritoed in a little bit.
Interesting.
I slept in the back for a bunch of it. There was like a bedroom back there, but small, and I hated it. The bunks are a little bit nicer because there's a dump bunk where you put all your stuff in, and then you sleep in those they're little comfort, little like tiny comforting sleeping bags almost.
Just little nooks.
And then you can put your iPad up. They've got these clips so you can put your iPad on the ceiling and watch TV shows and movies. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. They have little speakers and fans, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of a little getaway. But the worst part is doing a show, doing the meet and greets and all that stuff. You got to eat fast, pack up, then get on the bus immediately because you have to drive to the next city. So you're sleeping through the night, and then you're waking up in Oklahoma, then you're waking up in KC, then you're waking up in Indianapolis. So that's a little tough on your body clock. It stinks. You got to wake up. I would try to get a workout in, then go to lunch, write and organize, do sound check, and then you're at the venue. So there's not a ton of like kick it time. It's kind of tough. It's a little tough for you. That's why the planes are so much easier. It's more expensive to jump the whole crew on a plane and go. But it's worth it, man, because the buses they're tough. They're
Yeah.
tough. It's tough, dude.
I can only imagine.
Especially on when you're going through the middle of the country, and this is you all night long on the bus, all night, dude. I mean, it's like being out at sea. I mean, like all night you're like this because the buses are so top heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Any bit of wind, they shake the whole night. And if the road is a little bumpy,
Gotcha.
no bueno. It's
Damn.
not good. Yeah, it's not good. They're hard to pee in the middle of the night. You're holding onto the wall. Yeah, it's going everywhere, dude.
Before we get out of Vegas, we got to give 8 a.m. golf a shout. They always
So
have
much
the
fun.
funnest tournament. I was pissed I couldn't make it this year, but
We were mad you didn't come back. The returning champions didn't return, which is a little strange.
well, Pat didn't do the past 2 years. I at least came back last year and tried to run it up with Chan P.
Yep.
Fell short to Timberlake and Fallon. For all of you that don't know, 8 a.m. golf is Timberlake's big deal that he has out in Vegas
Yeah,
every
at
single
the
year at the
Wynn, yeah.
Wynn Golf Club. And man, is it a fucking good time.
It was so fun, man.
Looking at all the videos from over the weekend, I know I missed a good one.
Yeah, Jimmy went off. He threw a drone in the water, which it started. He threw one of the flags. I think he threw the flag on the 17th green in the water,
Dude,
then he threw the drone in the water.
You know that's my lake.
That's
Travis.
Lake Travis. Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I saw
that's
the
where
video.
he threw my putter. He's got a fucking God damn it, Jimmy, control yourself.
He can't, dude. He was out of control. But we played them the second round. It was me and C League. Me and Courtney Lee played.
C-League.
In the second half, we played them, and we did great. It was just I was giving Chandler shit because him and Blake Griffin got like 30 strokes. I was like, how can I beat the guys who stroke on every hole? But it was so much fun, man.
Dude,
we had
it's
a
always
blast.
yeah, and it keeps getting better. There's more and more
Dude.
just good people that come every single year,
It
including you.
was stacked. It was stacked with like so many fun, cool, and good golfers. Like surprisingly, more people that were good than I knew how good they were until they showed up. And I was
Phelpsy's always out there.
we played
sticking
him and Brian, and I can't remember his last name from The Office. Why can't I remember his last name?
Oh, I always forget it too.
It's not Baum.
It
Is
is
it Baumgartner, right? Yeah,
Baumgartner.
that's right.
Yeah.
I think I still owe him from.
Oh, you don't
losing
owe
to
him
in
anything.
Tahoe.
He went off gambling, by the way. He went, dude, that guy goes
He kills
off.
it. I see him out in Tahoe, always ripping it.
Yeah, he's like, do you want to come play with us? And I was like, I'm going to go to the $50 tables. I don't think my residuals are as good as yours, buddy. So I went over to the little baby tables, but they were going, I mean, they were gambling. And then we played them in the second round, and on 18, there was a couple of like fans or sponsors or whatever behind us. And the guy was like, how you guys doing? I said, good. And he goes, do you know him? And I go, yeah, he's a swimmer, I think. That guy's a swimmer. Val Phelps. He goes, no, I know that. I go, yeah, I think he was like in the Olympic. I don't know what. I think he's an Olympic guy. I think he's an Olympic guy. And the guy got annoyed. He was like, no, I know that. I'm saying, did you guys know each other before?
Are you American?
I said, yeah, I think he's got a bunch of the neck danglies that they give you.
Yeah, the lanyards.
Yeah, the lanyard. Yeah, a couple of lanyards. Yeah, to
the
take home.
lanyards.
Yeah, so it was fun. Overall, man, it was so much fun. We had, it was a great time and a good group of people. And I'm taking a break from drinking for a little while because, ow.
Yeah, that'll be me next week. Next week. 15 of my homies. Pat Mahomes has his
which I'm
golf
missing for the first time in
foundation.
4 years. I'm
event out
not
there this
happy.
year. Over at Shadow, man. Haven't played Shadow in a long time, so I'm pumped about that.
Oh, you're gonna kill it.
And I'm pumped to see my dog. All right. Well, I at least have to give a shout out to 8 a.m. for always having a blast. Sorry I couldn't make it this year, guys. Let's get to Ricky Stanicki,
Let's
dude.
go.
Are you kidding me? I was
So
talking
fun.
to you when you were filming this out in Australia, right?
Down under.
Down under.
Down under, mate.
You're out there playing on the links out there.
I was hitting the sticks.
Available now on Amazon Prime. Make sure you guys check it out.
Please.
You start alongside Zac Efron, Jermaine Fowler, and John Cena. John Cena.
Yeah, he was great, man.
my
Cena
favorite shit
is the best. We had so much fun down there. We shot in Melbourne, or Melbourne, as Americans say it. And Cena, Efron, William H. Macy,
Dude.
and my boy Jermaine was played. You know, me and Jermaine Fowler and Efron played three best friends who make up an imaginary friend as their alibi for all the trouble that they get into as kids. And then our wives and girlfriends are like, I want to meet this dude, so we have to hire a lunatic to play our best friend, and that's John Cena. Cena. So fun, man.
Oh my God.
It was one of the most fun times I've ever had, and shooting it in Australia was wild. I went out with Cena, and we had John likes Guinness, and I'm a whiskey and tequila. You know, I'm a big whiskey guy, and I'm not really not a huge beer guy. I'll have one with you, but He loves Guinness, and so
I mean, biggest guy in the room loves the most protein in his
100%.
drinks, so.
You got to keep it. I got to keep it. It's chicken and Guinness, my guy.
He's stealing protein right now.
So he would say there would be nights where he'd shoot me a text and be like, "Do you want to go have a Guinness? I think I've got a later start." And a later start for John would be like 9:30 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's so on top of it. It's unbelievable. I like professionalism through the roof with that guy.
I keep hearing about this.
Through the roof, dude.
It's so cool to
he's
hear.
early prepped, beyond prepared, like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. He's one of those guys. He's ready to go at all times. There is no excuses with him. Not like
That's a talent, man.
yeah,
That's
it's a skill for sure. And then he'd call me and be like, "Hey, I have a late one in tomorrow. Do you want to go have a Guinness or two?" But with him, it's like, I'm 6'1", 200 pounds. I'm not a tiny guy, but 1 or 2 is the first 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like he every one Guinness I had, he'd have 3. So I think we went out and ate kangaroo and had Guinness at a bar.
Ate kangaroo?
Yeah, we had kangaroo. I had
Dude,
kangaroo.
what are you eating on the
What did
kangaroo?
that taste like?
Like the tail or the
Time out.
thigh? What are
No,
you eating?
I think I think you're eating the chin down here, just down under. I don't know what it. I think we're eating kangaroo backstrap or something. I have no idea what part.
the
I didn't even
lats?
ask. I didn't ask. Nah,
What did it taste like? Time out. It's got what
gotta
was
be
the
gamey.
most similar taste
it's gamey.
of
It's
regular animals?
It's gamey, like you know how deer is, like how deer. But if you
Yeah,
marinate
venison.
it long enough, it's not. I liked it. I don't know. Like John didn't like it. I finished my steak salad. I mean, also I was on 5 Guinnesses, so who knows? Who knows if it was the hunger or if it was the beautiful Irish beer. But at first I was like, "Do you eat this down here?" And the guy was like, "Kangaroo." Someone has to look this up. They outnumber humans in Australia. It's like 5 to 1.
Oh wow.
Like I thought. There can't be that many. Is this an endangered thing? They were like, "Nah, mate, they're everywhere. There are too many kangaroo. Like they can't wait for you to eat them." And so, yeah, they don't care. So we ate them and had Guinness, and it was John hated it. I loved it. I thought it was so delicious. I would eat it again. But he's a good dude to go out and have one with. And then again in the morning, a pro, like doesn't miss a beat, a total pro.
So dope.
Yeah, me on the other hand, there were some tough mornings.
This kangaroo is killing me right now.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but we had so much fun. And they were really, really good people and they treated us well. That whole city showed us so much love in
There's
Melbourne.
something about the Aussies, man.
They're the best, dude. They're
I don't
such
know.
cool people.
Every single time I fucking see one, I ran into Hemsworth
Yeah.
one night, and it was like I met my long lost brother.
Yeah.
Within like 2 minutes, I'm like, dude, we got to rip it again.
Yeah.
We don't have enough time right now, but we got to do
They're
this
so
again.
chill and so down. I don't know. It is a great vibe down there. And then we went to Tasmania, which I couldn't recommend more. I thought that was like one of the coolest things. We went to this place called the Mona, MONA, the Museum of Old and New Art.
Oh, cool.
And this dude, the story is crazy. This dude was like a billionaire gambler who was like banned from gambling because he like cracked the code. He was like Rain Man. And then he took all this money and he bought this huge, beautiful house. You'd have to look this up. And it's multiple floors. Got to be 3 to 5 floors underground. Everything from like Picasso's to like brand new art.
Wow.
And during the day, there's 5 or 6 like nooks of musicians, artists, painters, performers working on their craft, and then they perform in the evening. So they're
cool.
They're doing it during the day, and then you get to see it in the afternoon. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. Like we watched a harpist write a new song, and then she was performing at 4:30 that night.
That's cool as
So you
fuck.
watch
That's
them work
dope.
it out, and then
That's
you get
really
to chill,
cool.
go have
Yeah.
lunch, come back. Yeah, it would, dude. We had so much fun down there. I can't wait to go back.
Awesome.
Whenever I hear a harp going off, it just feels like I start to like get
Float.
lifted and just start floating.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
That is what I
really
want to. When
lovely.
people say you see the lights when you pass away, I just want to hear a harp. Then I'll be like, all right, it's time. Hit the harp.
Adios.
Hit the
See you
harp.
guys
Take me
next
to
lifetime.
take me to the other place.
So good, man. Shout out to Australia for making it home for you guys. for
Showing me a
little
lot
bit,
of
man.
love.
And let's move on to some no dumb questions. All right, now it's time to get to our segment, No Dumb Questions, because there's no such thing as dumb people.
True.
Just dumb questions. Wait, I had that backwards. There's no such. We'll just keep it
Well,
going.
no, there is
Yeah.
no such thing as dumb
There's
people.
definitely dumb people.
Just no dumb questions
That's right.
until you hear some of these. No Dumb Questions is sponsored by Tommy John Underwear. You ever throw on some Tommy Johns?
Yeah, I mean, I
Hey!
usually free ball, but I'm going to start wearing Tommy Johns from now on.
We got something
Dude,
about the Midwest
see,
crew right
I
here. We
knew.
just
Yeah, let it fly.
I don't, but you guys do. Tommy John makes the most comfortable underwear on the planet. No adjustment needed. Sometimes you gotta
No
Just those
shifting.
things? Yeah,
no shifting.
No shifting. All right, here, let's get to our first no dumb question from Michelle Kins with a Z on Instagram. Did Trav really forget his undergarments 4 years ago when he came on your podcast?
Let me tell you something. I got a call. Travis came on Whiskey Ginger when I used to shoot it out of my house before when we were moving studios. Yeah. And he came to the house. We set up at the crib because we were moving. And so it was kind of a tight squeeze and the cameras and the angles, all this stuff. And my editor calls me and he's like, bro, I don't know how to tell you this, but Travis was falling out of his shorts. I was like, what are you saying, dude? Like, why are you being so? I was like, what do you mean falling out of his shorts? He's like, his boys were sliding out. And I was like, oh no. And he goes, do you want to like call him and reshoot it? And I said, just put a Kansas City Chiefs logo over his package whenever it falls out. I mean, Travis's his boys wanted to make an appearance on Whiskey Ginger, and I get that. But sometimes they'd slide out. Sometimes they go back in the cave. So I said, dude, just throw a logo over it. It'll be really funny. And
hey, what's that commotion?
Yeah, what's going on out there?
Hey, what are you guys laughing at?
Yeah, Travis had a couple of Fallout boys. And we cut it out. And by the way, that footage will be available. What's her name? Mackenzie or whatever?
Yeah, Michelle.
That footage will be available on our Patreon. No, I'm kidding. We're going to hold off and sell that footage for a lot of money someday, Michelle. That one is in the vault for life. Yeah, Travis had a little sideshow going on.
I didn't have my Tommy Johns on.
No, he did not.
No wonder you wear underwear now. I've never had that issue. Mine can't fall anywhere. They're adhered.
Well, you tape it to your leg.
Yeah.
Keep it tight.
That's all I got. I don't know.
All right. Well, it was a fun-ass interview. You guys should check it out.
So fun.
On Whiskey Ginger's page. Our sponsor, Tommy John, heard about this and has given us a care package just for you.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Whoa.
Santino, it's under my seat. How about
Under your seat?
How about this? I didn't know we gave out. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Just for you.
Thank you, dude.
I know you do free ball and everything, but you got friends and cousins and shit.
The gold standard of underwear.
There you go. Nice.
Emergency box.
I won't have to shift ever again.
Look at that packaging.
Dude,
these are great, man. Thank you so much.
You already know.
Thanks,
Hopefully
TJ.
they're in your side.
Yeah, I mean.
Size.
Yeah, they might be my size. We'll find out.
You know me. If it's free, give me 3. I
imagine I'm a little smaller than you. Underwear size-wise, just because of, that's it.
There's no shifting.
Yeah, there's no shifting. No more shifting. Automatic underwear.
Yeah, so thanks, Tommy John, for passing those along.
Thanks, TJ.
We didn't know you didn't wear underwear.
Yeah, no, I do now. I will now. Honestly, it depends on the season. When it starts to get warmer, it depends on the pants I'm wearing. It's all, like when I golf, I'll be wearing my Tommy Johns.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it. I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
But when I'm around the house, or when I'm at work, or when I'm with friends and family, when I'm at a funeral, a wedding, free ball. But I'll be wearing my TJs when I play sports.
Let the boys fly. All right, let's move on to our next one from @EmilyE. on Instagram. Not for Andrew, but my husband and I constantly argue about this. Is Travis a ginger?
No. You're not. You are, but you are accepted by the community.
Nice.
We had a meeting.
Honorary?
Yeah, we had a meeting in what? February this year. And we voted on you, and you did slide in. You're a brother. You're a part of the brotherhood.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you are your own animal. You're not one of us, but we do love you and accept you very much. And Jason, you did get an honorary mention as well, because we do know you'll have specks of red come in your beard a little bit. The rumor is you pluck them, which we're not happy about. You have to let them stay. You gotta let them stay, dude. Yeah,
that's so good.
But you do get a little bit of a red beard in the summertime. Your beard gets a little red.
Yeah, if it gets real long and then the sun hits it.
Yeah, I know.
Fries that thing.
Yeah,
real nice.
You look like me if God wasn't messing around with colors. You know what I mean? If he was like, all right, we'll stop playing. We'll make a good looking version of it.
He's just fucking around.
I was the beta version of it. Yeah. He's like, look at how funny this looks. All right, we'll make a good one.
Look at his legs. Look at his legs.
We'll make a good one. But you're accepted by the brotherhood. Accepted by the ginger crew.
Thank you. Gosh, I'm so fucking honored.
I know, man.
It's
a big deal.
I'm thinking of the community that I'm a part of right now. The Scalabrini
Scal's absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
That's one of our kings.
The White Mamba.
Yeah, he is actually one of the leaders of the conference. Yeah, he's up top. Him, Ron Howard, although he's lost most of it, but we still recognize him.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy Griffin, Carrot Top.
Ooh, Carrot Top swole is a son of a buck.
Yeah, he's our security. Carrot Top works security.
I saw him at the Super Bowl.
Back to your Chicago roots. What about Rodman?
Yeah, Rodman he's definitely in when he wants to be, and we just can't argue with him. Yeah, we're not allowed to say anything about that. I don't want him to come beat me up.
I had to ask because obviously one of the best comedians, Chi-Town, like Bill Murray,
the best.
Like when Farley and Farrell at the Chicago studio that was
so a lot of those guys came through Second City in Chicago.
Second City.
A lot of guys would come to Chicago and perform there, or start comedy there, and then go to back to New York or LA or whatever. But Second City has cultivated some of the greatest comics of all time. That place in particular, and same thing with IO Improv Olympic. Chicago became this improv hub. And it made some of the greatest of all time.
Have you ever?
That's why Farley loved Chicago so much. I mean, he was he went to school in Marquette, Wisconsin kid, and he loved Chicago. Unfortunately, lost him in Chicago, which stinks. But I think a lot of those guys, Chicago feels like a smaller New York. So if you're not ready for New York as a performer, maybe it feels a little bit more homey. It's the Midwest, and the culture was so thick and rich with comedy. And then, people those guys all went on to SNL, and then, the rest is history.
Did you come straight West Coast, or did you?
I never started in Chicago. I started stand-up when I moved to California. I was, I performed a little bit in Phoenix when I went to school at Arizona State, the Harvard of the West, baby.
Yeah.
And I would...
Shockers, baby.
Shock them, put them up, shock them up. So, the Harvard in the desert. I went out there and I did a little bit of stand-up, but then when I moved to LA is when I really... So I would say I started in Los Angeles. I would never say I started... I'm not a Chicago comic. Chicago's home, but...
How long were you already in the scene out here before you got the role in I'm Dying Up Here? I was always curious about that.
I moved here in 06.
That was a fucking awesome
06, 07,
role.
Thank you. 06, 07, and that show was... God, how long ago now? Again, my math is, I have bad math. Who knows what year it was? I'm Dying Up Here started in...
Come on, this is where our
20
producers thrive. Come on,
yeah,
guys.
they thrive the most.
Come on, guys.
What is I'm Dying Up Here? What year was that in?
They offer zero.
2017 or 16? 2017? I think we might have filmed it in 2016.
So you had
10 years.
You had been grinding for quite a bit.
For a decade, and then I got that show, and that show kind of lifted me because it was produced by Jim Carrey.
Fuck yeah.
Melissa Leo, an Oscar winner, was in it. So it just kind of
dude, I got it.
Alfred Molina, man. What
How was it working with Jim fucking Carrey?
The man. I mean, Jim, the wildest story is Jim came to watch us at the Comedy Store perform. And I was, at first I thought, is this a bad idea or a good idea that he's going to see us? Because the store is where we call it working out, our local club. We go to work out. That's the gym. We literally refer to it as the gym, is working out new bits and trying new stuff. And, you have off nights and up nights and down nights. But for the most part, as a professional, you're just working out.
Yeah.
He wanted to come see us. And I was a little, not nervous, but I was like, is this the right venue for him to see us? Because this isn't, you know what I mean? We're doing our thing.
I'm nervous right now for you.
Yeah. And sure enough, he came and saw, and me and Eric Griffin and Al Madrigal, who ended up being the three stand-ups on the show. Mm-hmm. And everybody had really, really good sets. I mean, the room was hot. Things were really good. And then I think Jim wanted to go back to feel the atmosphere. I mean, he was there. I mean, that was his club.
Yeah.
And
cool.
It was awesome. And then speaking to Jim was amazing, kind of learning his insight about comedy and the world and what that club meant to him and what it did to him and what Mitzi kind of did for his life and his career. And it was a dream come true. If the child in me who used to sit in my mom's basement rewinding the VHS of Dumb and Dumber until it broke with my best friend Sean could be like, dude, you're going to work with this dude one. I mean, it was mind-bending. Yeah. It was
it was him and Farley, Carey and Farley
Kings,
for me, man.
Kings,
They were my absolute favorite. I still have all of them on VHS, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I still got them.
I went out and got a little 19-inch VHS TV.
With the TV with the VHS in it?
Underneath,
love.
And I just fucking...
By the way, those things, for people that don't know, the VHSs that were built in the TV, it might have weighed 156 pounds. It was the heaviest TV. It was a brick, dude.
And it was always really awkward to grab.
Yeah, you couldn't
just pick it up.
No.
You had to like fucking get
It was
underneath
a side, you know what it was? It was like a
fucking pick it
side
up like
thigh,
a boulder.
like a side thigh lift. You know what I mean? One of those. I hated that. I had one in my room at my mom's house for years and years and years. But
So
yeah, that was a dream come true, man.
My favorite thing about those old school TVs is you would literally slap them when they weren't working, and somehow that like worked. I still don't know why
that was the on and off
fixed
button.
whatever
That was the on and
happening,
off
but I
button when you
remember
were a
vividly
kid. Just fucking
Smack it.
it.
Well, that was our dad. I think that was
hit the top of it or
that was
side
like our
of it.
dads. They
until
learned
it
that they were like,
stops.
I hit the TV, I hit the kids, I hit the thing. When the thing doesn't work, I hit it. It works. The kids, the coffee machine, the TV.
Whenever you go into bits about your dad, I feel like we grew up in the
It's the
same household.
Well, Midwest
man.
dads have the same.
Dude.
They have the
Oh
same.
my gosh.
The exact same mannerisms.
If he doesn't want to do it, just whack him in the head.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll figure it out. Trust me, just one good whack.
All right.
He
My
like
dad
gave
used
all
to-
of my friends' dads the thumbs up on if he gets out of line.
Permission.
You just fucking whack
Smack
him.
Yeah.
He's good.
What did he say? What did he say? Oh man, the fear that the Midwest fathers put inside of him. I'd get cracked on this. The top of the head was like the crack and you like felt it through your spine. It like went into your toes. I used to hate it so much. I knew my dad was angry when he wouldn't say anything. When he would give me like the face of like, you know what you did.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly what you did. It ate me alive. Like when he yelled, I was like, this is fine. I guess he's going to be mad. But when he didn't say anything, I was like, oh man, this is not good.
Yeah, no, you got to tighten up.
Yeah, you're not. I'm not upset.
I'm really
with you. just
disappointed in you guys. Yeah.
That's
Your behavior.
Yeah. When I still remember he had like a spell where I would like try to run away, and he was like, if you run away, it's gonna get worse. Get over here right now. Like the spanking was like the ring in like Lord of the Rings, and I was Dobby, and I just like couldn't like.
I have no
get away
idea where
from
you
it.
just went. I'm so fucking lost where you just went. You really,
But
It
but
was
what
like
a great
trance.
trick he pulled, because if I run away, it's not going to be worse. You're not going to catch me. You're not going to catch me with those old knees. I'm out of here, bro.
he knew. What was getting
Yeah,
back
he
then.
knew. Good
Yeah,
trick.
Yeah.
Let's do another one of these no dumb questions.
From @Aaron Reddish on Instagram, which comedian could get 1 yard in the NFL?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Which comedian could get 1 actual yard in the NFL, meaning as a running back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
We
going to
do-
say, as a wide
we do this-
receiver
we do this
or
bit.
as a tight end, there could be a couple of people that are pretty, but as a back would be tough.
Yeah.
Because who's got enough low to the ground energy to be able to do that? I would say, got to be short and stocky. I mean, I would say
It sounds like Bob.
Bobby Lee.
Bob.
It sounds like you're saying Bobby Lee.
Well, here's why Bobby Lee would be able to get a yard in the NFL. They would hand him the ball, he would drop his pants, and everybody would run the opposite way. So he might get a first down until somebody's ready to tackle him. That's
what
the
I'm
only
talking
trick
about.
he might be able to pull.
Psychological advantage.
Yeah, it's a psychological trick. But from a physical standpoint,
Wins every
literally
time.
nobody would be. I mean, like, what are we even talking about right now? Nobody.
Bobby. Yeah.
Not one comic.
God
The
damn, I would
only
love to
guy
see
that
it,
would be
though.
able to trick people would be Bobby with his...
This penis.
Yeah, or he would just run backwards with his butt spread open and then just wobble backwards with the ball, and no one would tackle him. Yeah,
That's such a Bobby move.
yeah,
Oh, man.
he could get away with that. Bobby just called me, by the way. He wants to know where I'm at and what I'm doing. I said I'm here. You want me to call him real
Yeah,
fast on here? Let's call Bob.
Hi guys.
Bobby, we love you. Congrats on the
Love you
tour,
guys
man.
very much.
Hey, Bob. We said they asked who could in the NFL, who could maybe and comedy, who could maybe get 1 yard running the football in the NFL, and we said you, because how would you get the ball and what would you do if you got the ball to run through the line? What do you think you'd be able to do to get a yard in the NFL?
Can I put poo on my helmet?
There you go. You could put poo on your helmet. You could. Good trick. We said you would get naked. We said you'd show your penis and run through the line.
No, I think people would want to tackle me.
People would want to
They
tackle
would
you,
want
right?
that.
Then you're
That
more
would
desirable.
intrigue everyone
All right,
to
I'll
tackle
call you. I'll call you when I'm out of here.
Love you, Bobby.
Love you, babe. Bye.
And the last one from @Indele on Instagram. Have you told Travis about the time you punked
Ooh.
Taylor?
I have seen this.
I think he's
because
probably
watched-
seen the clip.
I watched Punked.
Yeah.
Have you? I haven't seen this.
We'll say you got to see the clip, but we did. Justin Bieber was hosting that episode. It was a celebrity punking a celebrity, and we did this many years ago. I guess Bieber had come back from Japan, and he told Taylor to come to his house to set off fireworks off the back of this house that we rented in Malibu. My favorite part about this, by the way, when this clip resurfaced, people were like, that's so mean. This is crazy. It's like, this is fake. It's a TV show. It's not us. We're not, you know what I mean? It's like, Jesus, relax.
Not real.
But Taylor got a call from Justin and was like, come to this new recording studio. And she came down there at the beach in Malibu to just see his new studio and hang out. And he was like, I have these fireworks from Japan. Let's set them off. And Taylor, obviously to her credit, who's always on point, was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And then so we had to we actually knew ahead of time as we wrote the bit, because I wrote this bit. I was like, I was a performer on Punk'd, and I also was writing the show. And I said, if she doesn't want to do it, we have to make it so it's like a button or a thing where it's like an accidental easy, like, did you press this or whatever? And they set up a fake rig with buttons on it. And she did like touch one, like slightly, just goofing around. And it set off a firework, and we had it on a rope line to throw it in the direction of this boat,
so
a big boat out in the ocean.
Oh,
it set the boat on fire. And there was a wedding party on the boat, and I was the groom. And we were dinghied to shore with our boat on fire, and we blamed her for ruining our wedding. And
That's great.
You gotta
I will
see
say
it.
this.
I love
you.
the
You could ask her the
elaborateness of
truth,
this.
but she bought it. I know she bought it because it was chaotic. I mean, the boat was on fire, but it was all professionally done. My favorite part is people on the internet were like, "Oh yeah, what a waste of money burning a boat." It's like, we didn't burn a boat. It's not a real rig. But yeah, she set a wedding party on fire, and we came to shore with the pastor, myself, the bride. And we were like, you ruined our wedding, Taylor Swift. And then my wife, Anne Gregory, was like, maybe it's a sign. Maybe this is a sign I shouldn't marry him. And Taylor was like, no, I don't think that's right. I don't know if that's right. It was so good.
I got to tell you about that
So
one.
fun, man. It was just like it was a
forgot all about
perfect
that.
bit that worked. Some of the bits were so wild and they didn't work, but hers was specifically was great because it was so many moving pieces that kind of came together. Sometimes they don't come together like that, but like we did one with Drake. We punked Drake. He thought he was going to meet Vice President Joe Biden at the time, and we put him in the basement of the Skirball Center, and we had Secret Service come, like, you know, mirrors in the car and the dogs, and him and his boys were in the car, and he's like, and I was a Secret Service. I drove them. I was a Secret Service member, and he was like, yo, chill, like, don't. Like, he was so legit. He was on his good boy behavior. He's like, don't fuck around with the Secret Service. Like, don't know jokes, no none of that shit. Like, he was prepping his boys. And then we had put a rig underneath his car, kind of like, you know how like a self-winding watch has a weight that isn't, you know, that when it flips, it spins. So it,
Oh yeah.
the weight goes, I don't even know what those things are called. I'm too stupid. But we put that motor underneath the car, and we put it all over on other cars in this garage. And so we simulated a fake earthquake. So the car was shaking, other cars were shaking, and we'd make smoke and noise and meh, 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 and it was all this. So he was sitting in the car. We just had to keep him in the car so he would feel it shake like it's an earthquake the whole time. And he had a full-on panic, like Drake. Shout out to Drake, being from Canada. He was just like, he was like, yo. He grabbed onto his boy. He held him real tight. It was hilarious, dude. Yeah,
Dude,
use that in the disc, Kendrick. Use that in the disc.
I would have fucking been shitting myself if something like that
dude, he
happens,
was freaking out. And then we had my wife who played in the earlier sketch, and she was pregnant, and she came on. She's like, "What's going on?" So you see this pregnant woman in the middle of an earthquake, and Drake was like, "Stay away from the car. This is the Secret Service car. You can't come near the car." It was so funny, dude. Yeah, we had some wild bits, but yeah, that one was good. The Taylor, you have to ask Taylor about it.
Yeah, I'll see if she was trying to sell it or not.
Yeah, she might have been.
I don't know. When I saw it, I thought I bought it. I bought Entei.
Yeah, we did. They did it right.
Yeah.
Well, that does it for No Dumb Questions. Brought to you by Tommy John. Thank you, Tommy John, for the free draws.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Let's move on to some more stand-up, man. All right, let's talk about your stand-up career a little bit more. We like to ask the football guests, what's your welcome to the NFL moment? What would you say was your welcome to stand-up moment?
That's a good question. I think
or welcome to comedy moment.
Yeah, you know, like I think a big moment in my comedy life, and there's been so many. Like honestly, like there's moments where you go, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is like I can't believe that. But I think like the earliest one would be the first club to pass me was the Hollywood Improv, the historic Hollywood Improv. and they passed me, and this is wild. I can show you. This is the craziest thing. I was in Las Vegas visiting my friend Sean, that guy that used to watch Dumb and Dumber with me. He was living in Vegas for a stint because he took a job out there. And I have it right here on it's the oldest email I kept, 10/16/2009 from the Hollywood Improv. Hello there. Let me know this is your first paid set as a regular. And I was the first person on the list, and it was from 10/16, which is my birthday.
Nice.
I got this email on my birthday from Eric, the old booker at the Improv.
Destiny.
It was meant to be. And this was a moment. I was in Vegas, and my mom was there, and my best friend's mom was there. They were visiting him, and we were all having like a family thing. And that was like I don't know, that was just a really amazing, important moment in my life that it was like, wow, okay, I finally get to work at this club, and it wasn't like that was it. You know what I mean? That was just my end. Like, you're in now. Now you get to try to come work and keep your spot and perform every week and see if we let you come back and see if we book you. So it's kind of like a testing ground.
Yeah.
But they're saying yes to you getting in. And that was a massive moment. Then when the store passed me right after that, and then, little moments like that. But that one was something special. That was like really wild to receive that on my birthday.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, that it's like you're now going to be accepted into the lineups. You can call in and request spots. You doesn't mean you would get them.
Yeah.
But you'd say, hey, I'm available. I would love to work if I can work. So
Yeah.
and that's the grind forever. That's what you had to do for years and years and years, and try to keep your spots. And it's just like what you guys had to do. It's like, if you don't perform, you may not play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like to the big leagues, man.
Yeah, you have to perform.
That's just dope.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Right.
That was like my entry level to in sports terms. That was the farm league. You know what I mean? That I was in the farm league, and what getting brought up means you get to be on the big shows. And then sometimes you go back down to the farm leagues for a little while. Sometimes you go back to
get good
AAA.
batting practice in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to keep
Honestly,
go
that was the coolest, because we used to have, I think it was a AAA team, just outside of Cleveland, called the Lake Erie Captains.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever like a guy was kind of coming off of IR, or like kind of just wanted to like get his swing back or something, like I remember Omar Vizquel playing for the Captains for like 2 games, and I just happened to be going out there because the tickets were $5, and it was a fun way to play, like watch a baseball game and hang out, and honestly just like fuck around as a kid.
Yeah.
And I got to see Omar Vizquel play in the Lake Erie Captains, and it was like, what the fuck? Even the big dogs playing still? So it's like, yeah, you were just you're going to get your swing
going
right.
to get my swing in. We saw, when I was living in Long Beach when I first moved here, Canseco played for Long Beach's like minor league squad or something like that. They were in Long Beach, and we went down there to see Jose Canseco play a couple of games. That was like the weirdest thing ever.
It was like him playing against little kids. He was enormous.
Basically, it was like Canseco playing against like a local minor league team or something like that. It was so weird, and I was like, what? Why is he doing? I don't know what he was doing, but we went down there and saw him when I was staying in Long Beach, and I was like, this is kind of fun to see, and the difference is incredible. When you see it, you're like, oh yeah, that's why he was a pro.
Yeah.
I mean, this I think he pitched. I'm almost crazy, but I think he pitched.
What?
Look up Jose Canseco pitching in Long Beach. I'm almost positive he like
no
pitched.
way.
I'm telling you, it was nuts. It was like a minor league. He did, right? Yeah. It's true.
This is true. What? God damn it, Jose.
How do you
He was.
even
So what
pitch
was the
with,
name of the
like,
team? He pitched for.
lats like that?
How do you pitch with lats?
Yeah.
God
Well,
damn,
he
that
threw
dude's
underhand. Jay, he threw. He was. It was it. He was tossing underhand. It was wild to watch him go do that. Yeah, that was nuts.
Well, in stand-up, constantly touring all over the country, man.
Yes.
You are the traveler. Is there any city where you feel like you like consistently just absolutely kill it?
That's so tough. Like my favorite cities to perform probably would be Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, LA, San Diego, Phoenix, Nashville, Dallas, Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, New York, New Jersey, Philly,
Cheeto.
Baltimore, Washington, D.C.,
Ladies and gentlemen, there's never a
Charleston,
bad show.
Nashville.
All right, just come on down.
Everywhere.
No,
see the
you know what?
Cheeto.
Everywhere.
I really couldn't even, like, truthfully, I couldn't even tell you. I would say hometown, Chicago.
Shot time!
I have the most fun going home.
Chicago!
It means the most to me. It's like just, I don't know, going home. You know what it's like to go home. You're like,
yeah.
it's just something else. But Chicago and Philly, I'm a hit in Philly and Boston, though they always have treated me so well. KC does me real, real good. St. Louis does me a little dirty. I'm not going to lie. I know because I'm a Chicago kid. I get it. But KC's always been good to me. St. Louis has been all right. Dallas and the West Coast has always blessed me really well. The West Coast always does me well, but nothing like going home, dude. Chicago, to me, it's more like...
probably just have more fun...
Just seeing family. Yeah. Just because like we have all of our family and friends come out and they bring their friends. And this year we had an after party at the Chicago Theater and it was like, I don't know, 120 people or something like that. Yeah, it was great. It was like, that's more what it's about, is like getting the family and the friends to just go goof off. Dude, you know what I mean?
I tell everybody, man, win, lose, obviously love winning more, man. But I thoroughly enjoy going up to the suite after football games and seeing all the friends and family, man. It immediately like obviously if we win, the energy's up. It's big a fucking time. We get to party even more and have more fun. But being so grateful for getting to where you are in this world and being able to share that excitement and that success with the people that you grew up with, man, and the people that you're with now, man. It's just the absolute best. Dog.
That's the reason to do it. I mean, I said this in the car to my sister and her best friend are with me, and I said, I think the only thing that's cool about being an adult is that when you start to make money in your career, you get to enjoy it with your friends and your family, people that you love. The only reason for me to like get more career success is like I can have more fun with my parents and my family, my friends, and do more fun stuff. That's to me, that's the only, I don't know. There is no other reason to do it other than using that to be able to have more fun and more access for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get a sports car.
True.
There you go. What is the better comedy town, Philly or KC? You got to pick one.
What's a better comedy town, Philly or KC?
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Oh, bro. This is so mean.
There's just more people.
There's way more people in Philly. Yeah, that's a little unfair.
More people, more funny people, more comedy.
Yeah, you have to go toe to toe. You have to go cities of similar size. Like Indianapolis, Kansas City. That would be similar in size, I bet. Right?
Well, which one's better between Indianapolis and Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas City. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Fine.
Per capita, Kansas City's crushing it. Let me ask you this. I've always been interested in, I've loved stand-up comedy my whole life. Travis and I used to watch like Comedy Central Presents. Like we've always been infatuated with stand-up. What would be the way you would recommend to me or anybody else that's never done it to go try it? Like an open mic?
Try a mic. Is there like a strategy that you would recommend? I mean, if somebody's really wanting to do it. I mean, I would highly suggest not doing it for everybody. If that's my first piece of advice.
Are you sick of kind of seeing just everybody?
Grind.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there and have some fun and do it.
Well, a lot of people are like the funniest guy in their group of friends, or like the funniest dude at the office, but they don't understand like the thing to do the thing. It's like there's like another gear.
Yeah. And
it's also, it becomes, if it's your career, it becomes a lifestyle. It embodies everything that you like. It's everything. You've dedicated so many years. You know, I started when I'm in 06, 07. And so it's like, you really have to, and I'm starting to get recognized now as a stand-up. It's, it takes a long time to really do it. I think a lot of people think they can, but I would say if you want to just do it for the fun of it, go hit a local.
I'm not talking about making a career of it.
I would say hit a local open mic and try. And a lot of clubs will have open mics on like Sundays or Mondays in your city, depending. And I would say give it a whirl and see if it does something for you. It could just be therapeutic. You know what I mean? Where it's like, this is good to just get it out. And if you can't afford therapy, go to your local open mic. That's free. You can always yell about your dad at a local open mic in Poughkeepsie. Whatever makes you feel good in the end of the day. But yeah, I would say go to a mic and try it.
God, that's good.
I would love to see you two cats come and do it. I would love to set something up for you guys to go do it. Jay, would you be down?
Yeah, let's. So our next bit here is fans send us all sorts of crazy shit. No. What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever tried to give you at a show?
The distance.
Yeah.
He's on the TV and he's not.
He's not.
Jason, would you want to open? Maybe give it just a run.
I purposely.
You're not here. You didn't hear him?
He heard it.
I'll do it. If you do it with me, I'll do it.
No, this isn't a hand-in-hand thing.
We'll see who can make more laughs. Let's go.
Don't make it a challenge.
Challenge.
Let's get it on.
Wait, what was the question? What did you say? What was that second question, though?
Oh,
got out of
fans
that so
send us
quick.
all sorts of crazy shit. What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever tried to give you at a show?
What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever tried to give me at a show? I mean, I've gotten a lot of drugs. Drugs are definitely a gift that people give you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But the wildest thing is there's always a guy that comes, a dude will come with like a pill jar and he's like, hey, well, yeah. And I'm like,
It's like the
I'm not
guess your
taking that.
flavor jelly bean. Like, what is this? Like,
It's a good rule of thumb. Don't take random pills from people.
They give you they'll be like, this is DMT or whatever. And I'm always like, I'm not taking this, but I will give it to a friend that I don't like that much. I will give them, let them have it.
You give it to Bobby, and all of a sudden he's naked on stage.
Yeah, exactly. We've gotten some, but Bobby and I have gotten on tour. I will say the fans are incredible. The art that they've given us is beautiful. Like some of these artists make such incredible stuff, and that's why on Bad Friends, like our studio is built with tons of art. Yeah, like we do that. We put up all the art that people give us, and we cycle it out as often as we can. But we've gotten some really heartfelt gifts. Bobby got a ring that somebody's father had during the Korean War. And I thought that was such an amazing. We get a lot of sober chips because Bobby's sober. We get a lot of those chips. And I get a lot of golf stuff, which I think is really nice. All the fans know. So they always get me golf hats or golf balls or, cool little trinkets, but nothing ever like, oh, we did get, that's not true. We did get ashes of somebody's passed away mother or father. I don't quite remember, unfortunately. We got a little bit of ashes.
Gosh.
Yeah, and we lost it. Our tour manager was like, I think we put the ashes on the thing. And I was like, I don't know where they are. So sorry to that person. Your dad is in
Doesn't sound like they really
somewhere else. They didn't really care that much. I don't know. I have no idea. No, it was a nice thought. They were like,
But also,
I want you to have a little bit.
What do you do with?
I was going to put it on my eggs. I have no idea. I don't know what you.
Little salt and
Little salt, pepper, a little bit of little daddy eggs. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We've gotten some weird, strange stuff, but nothing too dark.
Well, besides the ashes.
Yeah, the ashes was kind of it was like a nice, I get it. I get what they were trying to do. Yeah, sentimental.
All right, let's get to your Chicago fandom. We got the NFL draft coming up, and you guys are sitting in the pole position. What are you hoping they do?
Well, I will say, do we believe in my
should the
boy? Do
Chicago
we
Bears
believe in Caleb? Do we believe in him?
Do you?
I do. Yeah. I think he's the man.
He's got some gamer in him, man.
But I'm also I've said this pretty adamantly. I like Justin Fields. I always supported the guy. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him. Look, the system maybe wasn't working. We have a lot of things going on in Chicago, as people know. Virginia McCaskey, I think she's 186 now. I think you guys can look that up. She's a little bit older. She's a little bit older.
She sawed off pipes for the original.
Yeah, for the original. Yeah, for the original
Soldier
pipes.
Stadium.
Yeah, she built Soldier Field. It's a little tough. I think the Bears need some fixing, and I believe in Caleb. I think he's gonna do some great stuff. I really genuinely do. I hope, and you have to, unfortunately, because we've had, you guys know, the Bears just have been beaten up so much, and even when we start sniffing over 500, we bring ourselves back down to reality every season.
I do think you guys got a good GM right now. I thought Ryan was a great. I think he was head of. I'm not sure what his position was in KC, but
he scouted for you guys.
Oh yeah, he was big. He was.
Yeah.
He helped us build a lot of what we got.
Yeah,
and or at least he's been there the entire time I've been there, and I've seen him in the building really working. And you don't get those kind of jobs without getting a good resume build.
No, I think we're really constructing what could be really great for the Bears. I mean, we really, the problem with Chicago teams, we always say that we're like, we're rebuilding. It's like we've been rebuilding for a long time. Yeah. We've been rebuilding since I was born on Earth. But it is what it is. I mean, look, and I'll support them forever. I do get a lot of shit online for supporting you. I get a lot of shit for that. Whenever I wear a KC, everyone's like, oh, really? You're a Chiefs fan? Now that they're winning? I was like, that's for my boys. I'm just supporting my friends. But people really clap at me about that. So I can't stand that.
Maybe the Bears should get some guys who just love to rip it on the golf course with Cheeto, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah, come on. come play golf with me, then I'll support you. No, I'm a Chicago sports fan.
Come on, Cole.
Yeah, Cole's a local boy.
He's a dog too.
We love him.
I love watching.
But I'll support. I'm going to support the Bears again and again. It's hard. It's just really tough, particularly when you spoil me and I come see you guys, and that sucks. I was like, how come my team can't do that? I like that. That's what I like. The trophy. I like. Well, we want one of those.
Well, out of all the Chicago teams, which one's top dog? Bears, Cubs, Bulls, Blackhawks.
For me, Cubs. I grew up obviously I grew up it was, for me as a kid, it was basketball and baseball. The Bears were a little bit later in my life because I played basketball and baseball. I never played football. I mean, I did play football, and then I got a concussion, and my dad was like, no more? I was like, no more. That's it. I'm tapping out. Yeah. No mas.
What position?
Well, this is funny. I in junior high, I was a safety, and I loved playing defense. And then our kicker got hurt.
Yeah.
And the coach was like, Santino's athletic enough. He can kick. You just kick. Just all you got to do is kick it away.
Yeah.
And the kid snapped the ball over my head like 7 feet, and I jumped as high as I could. And I used to be able to hop. We have pictures I could send you guys of me dunking in college. Daddy used to be able to hop.
Okay.
Now I have sciatica. He snapped the ball like 7 feet over my head, and I remember looking up being like, as I jumped, I remember going, shit. Like I knew it was way
slow
gone.
motion.
So I ran back to grab the ball, and I'm looking over kind of out of my peripheral. I'm like, the coach is like, kick it, kick it. But I knew I couldn't kick on the run. You know what I mean? On that turn and run.
Rugby punt it,
no way,
it
dude.
wasn't taught
no
back
way.
then.
That's so hard.
Yeah.
And
You
so
just had
then
to
I
teach
just
yourself in the
started
yard.
sprinting up the line, and I was making way, and I see the first down, and then and I woke up, and my dad was over me. He's like, "You got your bell rung." That's what he kept saying. You got your bell rung, dude. I was gone. I was.
See this so bad.
And after that, I was like, "No more football."
Do you remember Sean Taylor in the Pro Bowl game? He rocked that fucking kicker on the fake field goal.
Dirty.
The punter. Dude,
punter,
that's
yeah.
what this is taking me back to right now.
Oh, dude, the pain was unbelievable because it blindsided me too. Because I'm running up the side, I don't see this dude coming out of this side. I got smoked, and it was helmet to helmet. Back then in junior high, helmet to helmet, they like cheered it on. They were like, "Yeah, spear him in the head with your head." So I stopped playing. I stopped playing football, and then.
Dude, Pernice O'Neal has a great bit about that, man.
Who does?
Pernice O'Neal.
Yeah.
R.I.P. I think he's passed. I'm not sure.
Oh, Patrice O'Neal. Oh,
Patrice.
Yeah.
Dude, he has a good bit about how it was just back in the day. It was like, there wasn't a get on the knee and pray for him. We were doing a tribal dance around this man.
They were dancing on top of him.
Yeah, I've seen that
so
bit. Yeah.
I quit.
Take your socks.
Great bit.
I quit football, and then so Cubs and Jordan. I grew up in the Jordan era, so basketball was number one for me my whole life, and then now I've I still go Cubs games, Bulls, Hawks if I can, and Bears. But yeah, Cubs are number one for me. My dog's name is Cubby. That's
2015, man.
I took my dad to the World Series. That was like the greatest moment in my life. I know, dude. I loved it so much. I took my dad to the World Series, and I was shooting. I'm dying up here. And we were shooting. I'll tell it quickly, but we were shooting over Dodger Stadium. We were in Chavez Ravine, and there was like a kick out that's like above the stadium that looks down. Mm-hmm. And we're shooting this scene where, man, this is such a weird. I was on the show. I was mad at my father for not being a good dad, and he gifted me a car, and I wanted to bash the car to pieces because I hated him so much. And we were at night. We were shooting the scene where I was bashing this car over Dodger Stadium about my dad that I hated who did me wrong, but I was trying to shoot the scene as fast as I could because I had to leave that night to get to the airport for a 4 or 5 a.m. flight to Chicago to make it to get to the World Series to take my dad.
Yeah.
And
so fucking cool.
Got to the airport on time. I'm on the plane and the flight is delayed. And I'm having like a panic attack, like, oh, I'm going to miss the World Series. And I remember I was in the galleyway and I called my dad and I was like, I think I'm going to miss the World Series. And I started just bawling. I was bawling. And my old man was like, it's okay. And I go, you can take someone to the game. He's like, no, I'm not going to go without you. Just sell the tickets. Just get on StubHub or Ticketmaster and sell the tickets.
Dude, tell me you made it.
And then, I hung up the phone and the flight attendant was like, I think we're maybe going to take off in the next half an hour. Praying to God. We take off and I am like, please make
Just
this
let me
fun.
get an inning.
Please.
Just let me get an inning.
This is my hand to God.
Yeah.
I landed and I jumped in a cab and I threw the guy all the money I had in my pocket. And I said, "You please get me to Wrigley Field as illegally as you can." And he was driving, dude. I'm not kidding. He was driving on the shoulder of the highway, like just on the shoulder. We're driving, and he was like, "If I get a ticket, you're paying." I'm like, "No, I don't care, no doubt." And I get there, and I met my dad in front of Wrigley. We have a picture of it as they were singing the national anthem. He was
Let's
waiting
fucking
outside.
go!
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the
You hear
wildest.
that, Chicago?
It was the wildest
All that
moment.
shit you fucking talking about the Chi-Town kid not loving the city? You fucking kidding me?
It was amazing, and so I got to go, and we still lost that game. But I had such a good time.
I got a similar, not as fucking cool as that.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it was wild.
But I did take I took
it's a tough
Papa
one to top.
Kels to the World Series. Sat right behind home plate up there in Progressive Field, but as me and Jason know, Jacobs Field.
Jacobs Field, right? Yeah, you don't call it that.
Man, I'm telling you, those moments, they're the absolute best. I remember my dad throwing me on the
Rapid.
Rapid. You get off right there at the Gateway District, man, and you just, it's like the times have changed. Like Dad would just go up and get a fucking nosebleed seat, and we go and see the Indians, and then of course I'm taking them to the fucking World Series.
Oh, it's the coolest
fucking
moment, man.
ever, man.
It was such a big special thing to do, and I'm stoked that I was able to do it. It was just like it was incredible. I'll never forget it.
Your dad's a real one. He's like, just sell the tickets. I don't even. If it's
Well,
not you,
yeah.
I don't want to go.
I loved him for that. I said, just take, his buddy John. I was like, just take John. Just take John to the game.
He'll appreciate it.
Harvey will like the game. And he was like, no, I'm not going without you. Just sell the tickets. And I literally was on one of the ticket apps, and I was contemplating hitting sell now. Like I held it open, and I was like, gosh, I just sell these tickets. I should just sell them. I'm never going to make this. And luckily she was like, just sit down. I think we might be able to do it in 30 minutes. And I was like, please God. And then by the way, the whole flight, I was just chugging whiskey, double whiskeys. But I was like, please
Gotta
make
be
it, please
primed.
make it.
Gotta be primed.
Gotta be prepped and
Can't
ready.
enjoy Wrigley. Oh, how has that been? Seeing that entire community outside of Wrigley.
What the
Like
Ricketts did to that whole thing is bananas. I mean, it's like a community. When I was a kid, it was just like a little scumbag central for like party animal. Now it's like high end. You can go get like a nice meal before the game. And it used to be just like a shitty McDonald's and a bunch of sports bars. And now it's like hotels and restaurants. And I mean, it's beautiful though. I mean, they really did make it look like an event. You know what I mean? You can bring your full family there, and it really is like a whole to-do. You can spend a whole day down there having a good time, especially day games. Day games at Wrigley are the best.
They didn't start playing night games till fucking
like 10 days ago. Yeah. We were too cheap for lights. Yeah. We were too broke to throw lights up.
That's cool though. You know, fuck it. This is how we play baseball.
Yeah.
in the sun.
But cooking in the sun and the bleacher bums with their shirts off, just blacked out, sunburnt. It is like, that is Wrigley personified. Beautiful, beautiful young women, like young blonde women, and just blacked out dudes, shirts off, fatted out, and right next to them. That's a Wrigley iconic image.
Now I'm sold. I've always been a diehard. Just want to go to every stadium there is. Every sporting event there is. Wrigley's been at the top of the list for years, so we got to do it, dude.
Oh,
This
let's
summer,
go.
I'm
down.
Man. Whenever
But
you're not touring.
we have to at least go out to the bleachers. I know you want to sit like
I don't want to.
You want to sit like Trav, but we got to go out there.
No.
Okay.
When it comes to, I want to be in the shit.
We should go out there for a minute. Yeah.
I want to be in the shit.
You won't last long, but we should go out there.
No. I promise you. I blend like the tree.
Okay,
I blend
bro.
in the trees.
Yeah.
I blend with the best of them. I'm very
Just
sneaky.
one. Is that Travis Kelce? Just one of those.
Nope. It's Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, is that Valanciunas? Oh, it is. Yeah,
all right,
that's what I thought it was. Yeah, my doppelganger is. I keep getting tagged with Spencer Turnbull. He's a Philly. He's a Philly boy, right?
Spencer Turnbull.
He's a
Is he
pitcher
on
for the Phillies.
I gotta see it. I gotta
Isn't
see
he a
the
pitcher
face.
for the Phillies, right?
I haven't
Spencer
seen this one
Turnbull.
yet.
Yeah,
The name does ring a bell.
dude, you got to see this guy. It's like people keep tagging me. They're like, you look exactly like this dude. It's almost creepy.
Dude, when Valanciunas got drafted,
Yeah,
I
forgot.
immediately-
I definitely was just talking to this guy in the Phillies
know this
locker.
guy.
right before you
1,000%.
threw out the first pitch.
Full on 15 to 20 minute conversation.
Attaboy, Jason.
I was like, I could have sworn I met this guy.
Oh my gosh.
People
Dude,
tag me. People are like, this is you, bro.
that's so good.
Right away.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, he is very
Dude, I
handsome.
went-
I'll say that. So shout out to Spencer Turnbull. Yeah, he's a Philly now. He was in Detroit
is.
before, and now he's in Philly.
Speaking of like sitting in the stands, I love sitting in the stands as well. Kylie and I one time, this is before Kylie got famous, but in Philly, it's always hard to go to the sporting events, but I got a full on like disguise. The like old like Mr. Potato Head, like
with the nose.
glasses.
Which only makes
like,
you stand out
yeah,
more.
like and for sure, but people don't know. They're like, who the hell is that guy? Just to sit in the outfield, and it lasted about 4 innings. But yeah, either way,
The best.
It's
that
so
sounds like a
fun.
blast.
We got to do it.
Can I come with you guys?
Dude, honestly,
you are
my
more
guy-
than welcome.
My legendary Cub pitcher, Rick Sutcliffe.
Yeah, Sutcliffe, baby.
Sutcliffe has been telling me to bring my ass out there for years
Well, let's
now, and I
go.
owe it to him. He's a Kansas City guy. He grew up in KC,
Yeah.
big Chiefs fan, but he's been telling me I got to hit Wrigley with him. And
What are we waiting
we'll just
for, my guy?
Dude, honestly, I don't
let's
know
do
at
it.
this point.
Let's go.
It's going to happen now.
We're going.
We're doing it.
You'll see us, Wrigley. You'll see us. We'll be out
figure
there,
it
baby.
out. Let's get to a little, we got to ask, but you don't have to answer.
Okay, great.
That's always a fun game. Jason, you want to tee it up?
Love it.
Sure. Moving on to our last segment. We got to ask, you don't have to answer. This segment is sponsored by Lazy Boy. Join the movement. Take a moment on the most comfortable furniture out there. Long live the Lazy.
All right, you talked about the time Pat drank 23 Coors Lights during the course of 2 of your stand-up shows.
That's right,
He
yeah.
stayed for not 1, but 2.
2. Oh, yeah.
He doubled down because that's how fucking funny Cheeto is. All right, were you surprised he could drink like that?
Oh, my God. Well, first of all, people that know Pat know, like, he loves them Coors, baby. Let's get them Coors. You get them Coors, man.
Water. That mountain water.
Them mountains are blue. I'm drinking. At the first show, I had the wild thing was that was in Dallas at the Addison Improv, and the wild thing was during the first show, I just assumed they were gonna have a drink or two, watch the show, and then leave. I was like, they got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
And when they told me he drank them out of Coors Lights, I for real thought they were joking. But the club was like, no, we actually have to go buy more. We ran out of Coors Lights. And it was like,
legendary.
I was like, that's not even a real thing. And they were like, no, I mean, obviously people in the room were drinking them, but they were like, your party drank a fair amount of Coors Lights. And then when the second show came around, I thought, well, he's probably only going to have a few. We're not going to like... You know what I mean? Like, he'll probably have a few because then he'll want to go. But no, he smoked of whatever they gave him there. He just bashed all of those easy. Then we went out and he was like, let's go to this Mexican restaurant and get food and hang out. And we did. And then he smashed another probably dozen. And then he's like, who was at the club? Maybe he wanted to go to the club to go see somebody. Maybe it was Dez or something. I don't even remember who it was. And he was like, yeah, let's go meet them at the club. Then it was another like dozen Coors, this dude. I was like, I see why you're sponsored, dude. Yeah.
Dude. Surprisingly coherent the entire time.
Oh, yeah, dude, he's functional. He can, there's no
Not
like,
a wobble,
there's no like, oh,
not a little-
Pat's gone. No, he was smashing through them Coors, dude. Those silver bullets were going down easy, baby. Was a little surprised at first, then I got used to it.
All righty. When Rob McElhenney came on the show, we talked about the time the two of you made fun of Travis for wearing a Rolex on the golf course. Do you remember this?
Oh, fuck, dude. On the, remember when I brought,
Yeah, this
I
guy
went to
brought an
Lakeside?
all gold Rolex. Yeah, an all gold Rolex to come play golf.
I had just got it. I didn't know where to put it. I didn't want to
was
throw
hilarious.
it in the golf bag. I just
I was
started
like, what?
ripping it with it on. And
So did you get? He just one of those claw machines. I was like, where did you get that from, dude? Is that? Why are you wearing that on the golf course? It was so shiny. But I'll tell you a good embarrassing story about Rob McElhenney. He won't like this at all. We were playing on. Trav had just you either just played with us or we were just about to play with you, and we were doing a round, and we were on a little par 3. Mac put one like over the fence into the river. Mm-hmm. And he took his club, I want to say it's like a wedge, and there's bushes, but there's also a one of those cross-linked fences behind the bush.
Yeah.
He threw it so hard, it went through that fence, through the bushes, and the LA River sits below it, and it's all concrete. Most of the time it's no water in it. You could hear bing, bada, bing, bada, bing. You heard his club bounce off of the concrete. And me and the two dudes were playing with silence. I didn't say a word. I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm not gonna talk to him for the rest of the day." And he goes, and now when I tell that story, I'm like, "Dude, Mac threw a club one time through the fence," and he's like, "I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. That's not something I do anymore." I was like, "Okay, man, but you did. You did it once." Yeah, you did it once. It happened. Yeah, he was
So you
fun.
send the ball into the river again.
Yeah, he sent the ball and the club into the river. Yeah, but Trav, when he came out wearing a big shiny Rolex, I was like, how are you going to swing with this thing on? We kept making fun of him the whole time. But, he stayed his course. He was.
I mean, once it was on, you got to eat it.
Yeah, you have to. Again, that's playground rules.
Then you take it off.
No, you can't take it off. That's more embarrassing. Yeah. A dream foursome. Okay. Golfers and non-golfers? That's tough. Yeah. Tiger, for sure. 100%. Jordan. Because I know he's a big golf dog.
Kid, man.
Yeah.
God, I'm trying to think of non-golfers too, because my brain just goes automatically to golfers. Tiger, Jordan, Kim Jong-un.
Dude, most hole-in-ones
I know.
in the history
I've heard
of
he's
golf
so
right there.
nasty. He's the best. How could I not? Yeah. Hole-in-one again, Mr. Un? This is a par 5. Yeah.
Larry David?
And probably Larry would definitely be up there. I would say let's throw him in the mix. But that's what's tough is there's so many dudes that I would kill to play with, but Tiger for sure and MJ. I would love to play just those two cats alone because
I mean, you get those two on the golf course.
I would just want to see the competition.
Oh my
I know, that's all I want to see.
It has to be. They've had to have played together. And
yeah.
It was just the most epic round of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Tiger and MJ. Whenever you guys want to play, give me a call.
You've been on a ton of TV shows. Which one specifically do people most recognize you on?
I mean, Dave is probably because it's the most recent. Dave, people see me the most on, or when we were shooting the show. So I think that one a lot. I'll get like I did my first sitcom that failed was called Mixology. It's weird. Sometimes I'll get like an aunt, like your aunt Janine. When I'm out, it'll be like, "Were you on a show called Mixology?" I'll get that sometimes, which is wild. It lasted one season on ABC and got crushed. But I did. I've done so many like small little bit roles too. Arrested Development. No one really. That snuck on that. I did Curb, and so people will see me from that sometimes because that was a couple of years ago, which was like one of the best experiences of my entire life.
So dope.
It was wild, and but mostly Dave. Like almost always Dave now, because it was such a big show on FX for a hot minute, and hopefully Ricky Stenicki will be what more and more people see.
Fuck yeah!
And then who knows what's next? I mean, I have a new show that we're working on now for me, so fingers crossed. All about whiskey, baby.
Let's fucking
all
go.
about whiskey, baby. And we need a big bearded guy in the barrel room. So, Jason, if you're available,
I mean, yeah, I'm free.
Okay, yeah.
Are
you busy? Are you working?
I'm
okay,
jobless. Good. Actually, currently, I officially don't have a job.
Well, let's employ you, man.
I think is.
I would love to employ you.
All right, perfect.
Well, Wikipedia has a list of myriad of reasons. Myriad of things that they have on there, as you're known as Slugger Santino, the Red Rocket.
Yeah,
that he is avoiding. Timeout. I gotta bring this up.
Orange.
He's avoiding a word that's on this rundown because he doesn't.
What is
know
the
what
word?
I used another good word.
You did. You navigated it well.
Wait, what's the word? Let me see.
well.
Can I see what the word is? Hold on.
I think it's
percent. Hold on. Where are we looking? Wikipedia has an official list of your pseudonyms. Right, pseudonyms.
Silent P's always get me. The silent P's.
Hey, if it's a PS, that's tough. Yeah, PSs are tough.
But I use
it is.
That's Cincinnati's fine. That's Cincinnati. Yeah,
that's a good.
This is. I don't blame. This is what we don't blame Travis for. This is the whoever wrote that word in there. How dare you?
You can't say you're not proud of me.
But he said myriad. Myriad was good. That was, he was right. You have a litany. You could say litany.
Ooh, a litany.
A litany of lists.
Another one.
Litany. You did use some big words there. You nailed that.
My pseudonyms on Wiki, yeah. The Slugger Santino, that came from when I was a young lad in Chicago. We grew up in downtown Chicago, my mom and I, when she was still a single mother, and I would fight a lot. I like to fight often.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was like one of my favorite things.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was kicked out of a few different places for fighting. I think I got kicked out of preschool for fighting, which is bananas.
Dude.
But they called me Slugger. Yeah, and then I went to Moody Bible, which people know, and they asked me to leave politely. They asked because of my mom was like, "You kicking him out?" They're like, "We're asking him to no longer attend."
Nobody wants to leave with a black eye.
Very non-Catholic of him to punch everyone in the face that he doesn't like. So they called. So Slugger Santino was born from that, and the Red Rocket was a natural. That was a great play on a dog's penis nickname for me because I'm the Red Rocket. Yes, I'm a bit Red Rocket. What's the other one?
Agent Orange.
Agent Orange is not me. I'd never heard of that, but I like that. I'll take it.
That's a good one.
I'll take that. I like Agent Orange.
Cheeto Dust Cultivator.
Yeah, I think that's just someone playing with Cheeto Santino. Yeah, I think that one. I think that one's just a rendition of it.
The Last of the Great Gingers.
Joe Rogan said that one time on his podcast, and that stuck. I think Joe introduced me on his podcast as the last of the great gingers, and
Nice.
and that kind of made its way somehow onto Wikipedia. It's so funny. It's like someone said something once like 7 years ago, and then it landed.
Out of those ones right there we just listed.
I think Agent Orange is. I should start going by that. I think that's amazing. I mean,
Agent
that's like my
Orange.
Men in Black code. And you know what? You know when on Men in Black they make you look into that pen, but they just have to look into my hair. I just stare down. It's like, yeah.
Like Medusa, man.
Especially me in the winter, dude. Look at this, dude. Ghostly. You know what I mean? I can't wait for summertime to get burnt. Yeah. I just get a little, just
ginger.
one more shade of orange. That's all I get. I get a little. I turn into burnt orange.
Sounds like a Mountain Dew, like
Agent
new flavor.
Orange.
Agent Orange.
Ooh,
Like I feel
Right.
like
they did have Code Red. Code Red was, I mean, it still is a thing at Taco Bell.
Oh,
That's
Code
about
Red
it.
That's
could be
right,
me,
man.
but Agent Orange sounds really
All right.
good. Yeah, I do like it. I mean, the history of it is not good, but we'll take the current wordplay. So the history's not so good, but
Eyes
whatever.
are just a little different.
Whatever,
All right.
man. We still drink Irish car bombs, and that's not cool. You know what I mean?
I'd still fucking. Oh, yeah, now I get
yeah.
what
That's
you're
not a
saying.
cool. That's not like a happy piece of history, but we're fine with that.
Alrighty, I'm not sure you saw this, but I talked about losing my Super Bowl ring last week in a pool of chili on our last episode.
Yeah.
Zero, like he has, what is it, remorse? Like he doesn't give a fuck that he just lost the Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
either.
Why? Because they'll just get you
No,
another
I
one.
don't care. I
you do
care.
not.
It's not like I'm like happy I lost it, but I'm not like
How do you lose? I mean, that seems such a hard
Yeah,
thing
I
to
care.
lose.
Well, you don't lose it. Somebody steals
we
it.
have some
Yeah.
videotape. We have some
Someone's
video
got it.
evidence. We have
What's the
some
most
video
what's the
evidence,
most
yeah.
expensive
No, I
thing
think-
that I've lost, or sentimental thing that I've lost? Because that thing's probably got to be more sentimental of a loss for you, right? Than like pricey. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, it's expensive too, but it's definitely the sentimental
Yeah.
nature of it, which sucks.
I think
for sure.
what's like the most expensive thing I've ever like lost? I mean, you know what? This is not price, but it's funny you say that. That Red Rocket was a nickname I did for like a tour, and we had an artist draw this great piece of art, and they made me like a custom Red Rocket hat, and I love that hat. It had 2 R's on it, and I was racing out of my Uber to the airport, and I left that in the Uber.
Yeah.
And as I closed the door and I watched it drive away, I was going to miss my flight. And I was like, should I call this dude to turn around? And I like slowly was like, goodbye, sweet hat. It killed me because it was like one of one. It was like the only
Yeah, right.
one. And I was bummed. And so whoever got in that Uber
Whoever's
got my Red
that
Rocket hat.
fucking-
Yeah.
that double R,
It broke
please.
my heart. It was a bummer because it was like,
Get it back to
I
its owner.
love that hat, man. It was a one of one, and it was a cool gift from my buddy. So that sucked, and that was like only a couple months ago. But in the history of like losing stuff, there's nothing that I've like. The amount of times I've left AirPods somewhere is comical.
Sure.
I've gifted the world 7 AirPod.
At least
oh
for
my
me.
God, dude!
What?
I've left them so many places,
I
or
have,
they
like-
fall out of my pocket.
I
My
went out
car
and
key is
bought-
down there. It's not
That's-
even in my pocket.
That's me.
This look,
I
it
dropped
fell out of my
shit.
pocket.
Mine definitely did.
Yeah,
That's me.
It happens all the time.
The company is genius.
Yeah, dude, I have an extra pair of brand new AirPods at my house right now, just in case, just because I know I'm gonna lose it.
Well, I learned this. I lost my AirPod in a seat of the airplane, and the guy was like, we can try to get it for you. I got off of the plane. I waited. They're like picking apart the seat. The technician was picking it apart, and then he goes, I see it right there. And I was like, oh, shit, awesome. And I go, can you get it? He goes, no chance. I was like, oh, okay. Why did we wait? What was the point of waiting?
Damn it.
But I don't know if you know this, tip for everybody. If you lose one AirPod, you can order a single AirPod. You don't have to buy. Yes,
No,
I swear.
really?
I went to the Apple store. I asked him. He's like, no, we can do a single order for one because this happens so much. Because I assumed I just needed to buy a new. But he was like, no, you can get a singular AirPod. So I went to the Apple store. So shout out to Apple for that. That was huge.
How much? Do you remember how much the single one was?
Don't shout out
You're
Apple
right.
for anything. These
Never mind.
assholes invented the most
Never mind, you're
losable
right. You're right, dude.
earbuds
Apple,
of
you're the
all
worst.
time.
You're the absolute worst.
But the noise
Unless, of course, you want to write me a check.
They have phones. They could have unbreakable phones. They could use glass that doesn't break, but they purposely put it.
Yeah, but you know what?
glass
I don't
that
put.
does
I don't.
break.
Okay, I'll
So you have
combat
to go
that.
back.
I've never put a case on my phone,
Jason does the same thing.
and I've never broken them.
Yeah,
but I don't
I'm not a
break 'em.
case guy. I've broken it. I've broken it at least over 20 times.
Well, this
I've
has
had
come from the
brand
guy
new
that lost
phones
his
all over.
Super
I got
Bowl
actually
ring,
right
so
now.
this makes sense. I think this makes.
Yeah,
I
this
just
is
want
not-
you to know
yeah.
you're plugging Apple
cracked
right
right
now.
there.
Yeah, you're
so
plugging
I
them
don't
real
even
hard.
see it.
You're
Real hard.
I might go to Apple and get a new phone now.
I won't leave it though. I won't. I'm not going to leave them.
All right, Cheeto, you're one of the most famous gingers out there. Can you do a Mount Rushmore of famous gingers for us?
Oh, interesting.
And
Very
you can put
good.
yourself on there.
Shout out to George Washington, the original ginger. People don't know that.
George Washington, he had what?
My friend. You are remembering Mr. Washington in a wig. Yes,
Yes,
the
like
wig
that
was
white
not
hair.
his hair. That was a
So wig.
wig he was wearing.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, look, it's George.
he was
Where's
a redhead.
this?
You can look it up. George Washington was actually a redhead.
Is there photo evidence of this?
I don't know how many photographs were being snapped of GW, but
You can read up on it, I'm sure.
yeah, I think you can. I think you can read some literature about it. I would say, who else makes the Mount Rushmore of Gingerlies? I mean, I probably put Ronnie Howard up there, Opie Taylor, because I got called that a lot when I was a kid. The first school I went to in Chicago, all of the black kids called me Opie, and I hated it because I didn't understand what it even meant. But then I thought, oh, that kid was cute from Andy Griffith's show.
Hell yeah.
That's nobody on this, and nobody's listening to the show knows what that is.
Unless you watch Nick at Night.
Yeah, that's right. It's just right, baby. That's my dad's favorite show. My sister's over there. She can attest. My dad has watched more Andy Griffith episodes, right, than anything on earth. It's disgusting.
She confirmed everything.
Yeah, it's absurd. So I would say, let's give Ronnie Howard a shout out. George Washington's on there. I don't know. Do you guys have any favorite gingers you like? It's pretty.
I mean, we got a list of them.
Oh, let me see.
Does Canelo Alvarez count?
Yeah, Canelo. I get called. Canelo. I get called Canelo sometimes. Prince Harry. He's in limbo with me right now. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, Andy Dalton. Shout out to Andy Dalton.
Dude, he won me a free car, man.
Did he really?
Yeah, he threw the ball to me for a 15-yard touchdown, and the game was so ass at the Pro Bowl that year that it won me a free car.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Genesis.
And who has that?
I still have it.
You do?
Dude, yeah.
Travis?
Kumar's out here sliding around. It's a company car.
Yeah, Bill Burr's got to be up there 100%. And let's give the other one to let's say Lindsay Lohan for sure. The OG.
Nice.
The LG Lindsay Lohan. We'll give it to her.
The
Yeah.
Lady Gingers love.
Yeah, she's making her second round in the biz. She's coming back, right? She's making like another pop in a big way.
Yeah. I think I saw her. She did an Irish movie actually not too long ago.
I think my wife likes Hallmark movies. She did one of those and she liked it.
I saw
she
the
loves
same
Hallmark
one.
movies,
How about
man.
that?
Loves that. Yeah.
It was.
Are you
All
a
right.
Hallmark guy, Trav?
I dabble now.
Yeah, you do.
I
Yeah,
dabble now.
Well, you like the cards, so you might as well like the movies. Big fan of the cards.
Huge fan of. Well, it's Kansas City-based company, so
Is it really Hallmark?
Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm throwing that out there. I think it is though.
A piece of me thinks that's not true at all. Is it?
I know
They
it.
are? Okay.
I mean, I've been there for fucking 11 years. I
Oh,
see
yeah,
it
you
all the
should
time.
know.
I
By
think
now.
maybe
Should
not
know.
based there, but I know it's big.
Love their cards.
Nice. We've mentioned on the show that conspiracy theories help bring NFL locker rooms together. What are your conspiracy theories? You got any good
For
ones?
stand up?
Yeah, no, just period. You got any good conspiracies?
Oh, my conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They bring NFL locker rooms together.
Like a Kyrie's flat Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not the only one that thinks that, but he's probably
yeah.
the most.
What percentage of the NFL
There's a
believes in
lot.
flat Earth, do you think?
Dude, honestly, there's at least 10 guys, 10 to
shockingly,
15 guys
you would
in
be
every
shocked.
locker room, I would imagine.
That are hardcore flat Earthers.
I think if you took a truly anonymous poll, like nobody had to disclose their name or anything like that, I think you're over 15% of an NFL locker room.
It's crazy, dude.
What?
I'm telling you.
That's insane.
Dude, everyone gets hit in the head. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Cheeto, I was telling this to his position coach about, what percentage of guys, and the position coach, there's nobody on the team that actually thinks that. Within earshot of this conversation, one of the guys said, I mean, how do you know it's not?
Yeah, man. Right on. And you got to let them fly with that, What are the other conspiracy theories I believe in? I mean, it's an endless list. I mean, which one? I mean, they're all real and true. The NFL is rigged. That one's really good. That one I love.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Jason
I've
bought
seen
in
the
on
scripts.
that
You've
one.
sent me one script. I got
did.
one script.
I did.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Well, it was the game you were coming to. I wanted to make sure you knew what the script
Well,
was.
yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna have to leave early, and Travis printed out like old MapQuest directions. He printed out exactly what I needed to stay for.
Well, it's because he came to the Broncos game last year.
That's right.
In Denver.
In
and
Denver.
It was the game we lost, and we had to lose a few more for it to really look unexpected that we were going to win.
I
the
even said
Super
to him,
Bowl
I said,
this
I'm
year.
bringing my
So-
wife's family to the Broncos game. Can you take an L? This is the first time my wife's parents have ever sat in a suite.
Yeah.
Let me call Goodell.
So he
see
called
if-
everyone up and said if they would take an L
And
at Mile
everybody
High.
was in. They were
You
like,
did?
yeah, if you lose to the Broncos.
And if you notice, guys, if you rewind the footage, Travis, when the game is over, points up to my suite and just does a little wink. and walks off the field. That one was a bummer. I did not want to bother you. After the game was over, I was like, I will not be calling Travis. I will not give him a ring.
I didn't even want to call you. I'm like, God damn it, I got him tickets to this fucking trash ass game.
No, bro,
God
it was such a good game. Well, my wife's parents had never, or my wife's dad too was so, like he had never been in a suite at Mile High, and he walked in the room and he was like, wow. And I go, isn't this awesome?
Dude.
And he turns to his left and he goes, so much food. I was like, whatever you want, man. You can have anything you want.
I think if you clean that out, they actually bring another one.
They'll bring more, bro. It was awesome. Yeah, we had a great time.
Fuck yeah.
Before we wrap up, Andrew, floor's yours. Is there anything you want to ask us or say before we wrap this thing up?
I love you both, and I appreciate you both, and I'm happy that New Heights is New Heights. It's because we sat in my house, and your penis fell out a couple years ago, and now you're in the podcast game, and I'm happy for it. And I wish you were here, Jay, but next time. We'll do it again next time. But that's it. I got nothing else.
Sounds
Come
good.
see me on the road. Go to andrewsantino.com for the tickets and watch Bad Friends and Whiskey Ginger, and I'll see you boys next time.
You know it. The absolute best, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
Appreciate you coming on, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
Wrap this thing up, Jace.
All right. Thank you to Andrew Santino for coming on the show. This wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube so you know when all the new episodes are coming out. We'll be back next week to talk about the NFL draft and whatever else we feel like talking about. Listen, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
All right now. Once again, New Heights presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Buffalo. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show.
I fucking hate being not being there.
For fun clips throughout the week. Thank you to our production crew. Thank you to the 92%ers. We love you guys. And thank you to Cheeto Santino for bringing the Jews, man. We love you, brother.
Thank you, boys.
Peace.